It's a great honor for me to join you virtually on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly High-Level Week at this timely and crucial session focused on advancing a common Mediterranean approach to climate mobility. I would like to thank the organizers of the Climate Mobility Summit for placing this vital issue at the heart of our discussions. Today, we speak of climate mobility, the human face of the climate crisis, a challenge that is no longer distant or hypothetical, but real, tangible, and already unfolding across our region. In the Mediterranean, we are seeing global warming occur 20% faster than the global average. We are experiencing record-breaking heatwaves, extended droughts that devastate agriculture yields, rising sea levels that erode our coastlines, and wildfires that burned over 1.5 million hectares in the region just last year alone. These are not isolated environmental phenomena. They are deeply disruptive social and economic forces. They affect communities, livelihoods, public health, food and water security. And increasingly, they are becoming a driver of displacement and forced mobility. As an island state and the easternmost member of the European Union, Cyprus finds itself on the front line of this risk. Rising temperatures in our region are among the highest recorded in Europe. Our freshwater resources are severely limited, and our rural and coastal communities are facing growing pressures from desertification, biodiversity loss, and agricultural stress. This is why Cyprus is revising its national adaptation strategy. Our goal is clear: to enhance national resilience while also preparing for a future where climate-related mobility becomes more prevalent. The updated strategy places stronger emphasis on locally led adaptation to safeguard livelihoods, cultural heritage, and community cohesion. Integrated water resources management, especially in high-stress regions. Climate-smart agriculture and food systems, and social protection mechanisms to ensure that no one is left behind. But adaptation must also recognize that mobility, when safe, planned, and dignified, is not a failure of policy, but part of a holistic climate resilience strategy. We must ensure that individuals and communities impacted by the climate crisis retain their rights, their dignity, and their access to sustainable solutions, whether they stay, move temporarily, or are forced to relocate. Looking ahead, Cyprus will assume the presidency of the Council of the European Union in January 2026. In this role, we will place climate and environmental resilience at the top of our agenda, and we will work to elevate the issue of climate mobility within European and Mediterranean dialogue. Specifically, we will support the inclusion of climate mobility considerations in national adaptation plans and national determinant contributions, promote data sharing and evidence-based policymaking, especially through regional collaboration, and advocate for climate finance mechanisms that support both adaptation and mobility responses in line with equity and international law. Without proper funding and coordination, we risk allowing this challenge to become a humanitarian and development crisis. Cyprus is committed to contributing constructively to a Mediterranean common approach on climate mobility, one that is equitable, inclusive, and forward-looking. As a bridge between continents, the Mediterranean has both a responsibility and an opportunity to pioneer comparative models that others may follow. Excellencies, dear colleagues, the challenges we face are urgent, but they also present an opportunity to turn climate mobility from a story of loss into a story of resilience, dignity, sustainability, and regional solidarity. Let us act together to make that vision a reality. Thank you.